Welcome to our podcast that has earned recognition in 2019 and 2020 as one of the best podcasts in marketing research. Welcome to Research Business Daily Report. And if you'd like to lend your support to our video series, we invite you to go to RBDR's exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform, patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer. For more than 25 years, the respected voice in market research. Last week on RBDR, we discussed perceived shortcomings in the 2020 presidential election polling cycle. It was told through the eyes of three nationally recognized pollsters who basically fessed up about a lot of things that might have gone wrong. Today, we've got a markedly different look at the state of polling in terms of its impact on the United States. We're reviewing the observations of Nate Cohn, who spearheaded polling at the New York Times during 2020. Cohn recently was interviewed by the New Yorker staff writer Isaac Chotiner, where he said the polls in this election did not tell the story accurately. Now, aside from further embarrassment that was heaped on the research industry from yet another year of off-kilter polls, Cohn sees other general damage having been done. Quote, "If you can't tell the story of an election at the end of it, then the democratic process has some serious problems. Because in a democracy," he continued, "politicians need to reflect the will of the electorate. And if you cannot do a good job of interpreting the will of the electorate at any given time, our politicians won't either." And he said that you end up in a position where you have something that you think is deeply flawed, and perhaps even so flawed that it could mislead people into making decisions that they should not make. Cohn stated, however, "I don't think there is a good alternative to public polling. I don't think we have other ways to measure the attitude of a really diverse country. I think that without polling, we would mainly consider the views of ourselves and our neighbors and our like-minded friends. And so we need tools to reach out to people who are very different from us in order to understand our country well," end of quote. Cohn's closing thought proposed that media organizations decide to cooperate collaboratively on polling, rather than every organization doing its own. "We do it for exit polls," reminded Cohn. He also said we should do away with 6 national polls in a single month, and he recommended that we should facilitate better analysis and get larger subsamples from following that course. That wraps up today's Research Business Daily Report. We want to thank you for watching RBDR, however often that you do so. It remains the best indicator that for viewers watching RBDR is, well, time well spent. And RBDR encourages everyone to share any of our videos with a friend, associate, or peer. We hope you'll also consider becoming an RBDR Patreon supporter, which is possible at patreon.com/RBDR. So until we see you tomorrow, we hope that you will please stay safe.